Hit it with the intro. All right, y'all. We back in the lab, back in the studio. I'm Rob. He's Rick. This is the Captain's Law podcast YouTube show. What's happening? What's up, my man?
What's going on, bro? I like that.
You like that? You like the little? You like the switch?
That's a little groovy.
I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I don't like this. This is my co-host.
It was good.
That's my co-host right
Surprised with that
there.
shim.
Yeah, that's my little co-host nigga over there. You know what I'm saying? Just do what the fuck I said. Nah, we ain't doing that. I want shit to be neutral up in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the comments, it says, duh, the barber says when the strippers come out. Shit. We ain't trying to die tonight. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
I'm not, but thanks. I appreciate it. So
okay. All right, man.
Maybe, if you come up here, we'll bring them out.
No, the wife ain't going for that shit. But anyway, man.
Keep outside of the cul-de-sac.
Thank y'all for joining us, man. As always,
most
please
definitely.
Share, subscribe, comment, like, tell everybody. Topics for the night, man. We'll keep it nitty gritty. We're going to definitely go hit the NFL, AFC, NFC championship football games. Yep. Recap. We're going to do a little bit of we're going to talk the Spotify Showdown situation going on. We're going to talk a little COVID cabin fever. We're going to talk some favorite food spots. And we're going to talk some barbershop culture. Very important shit for the night. So sit down.
Hey, this is a good conversation. Is good for you.
Yeah. Chime in. Deli, chill out. Deli, I got you, my man.
Already off rip.
I got you.
Off rip.
So let's get straight to it, man.
All right, bro.
AFC game, man. Chiefs versus Bengals. Bengals took that shit. 27-24. Congratulations to the Cincinnati Bengals. Shout out to my man Aaron Della. You know what I'm saying? Diehard Bengals fans. I'm fucking with Joe Burr. You know what I'm saying? Came in, you know what I'm saying, with the iced out blicky on. You know what I'm saying? He had the Cartier buffs on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of scared me a little bit in the beginning, bro. I won't even lie to you. Definitely scared me, man, because they was down 18 points off Bucks. But that's how the Chiefs play, man. They come out the gate, you know what I'm saying, getting them early points. Kelsey hitting, motherfucking Tyreek hitting, Mahomes with his little swish shimmy shit, running circles in the backfield. Was definitely scary, man. But you know what I'm saying, he ain't really they wasn't showing that they was afraid. They were just like, all right, let's just go in at halftime and regroup. I knew it was going to be some changes made when they tried to score right at the half, and Tyreek Hill got stopped at a little couple of yards short of the goal line.
Yeah, so my thing is, well, once again, congratulations to the Bengals. Hell of a game, but to me, their defense has been solid all year, right? Mm-hmm. And just like you stated, Kansas City, they're gonna try punching them off rip with scoring points, but they locked him down the second half.
They ain't scored nothing. 3 points.
They scored shit the second half, and then they came out and just punched him in the mouth, man. So, I think a lot of people counted them out in the beginning of the season. I myself counted them out, the Bengals. But that's because they had like the worst record in the NFL 2 years ago.
2 games.
Then they came this year and punched them in the mouth. Now, there's only 2 other teams that's done that. That's had the worst record in the year, came back 2 years later and went to the Super Bowl. It was the 49ers in 1981. And it was Carolina Panthers in 2003. So the fact that they did that after going through all the other shit that they went through, hats off to them. I hope they do great things in playoffs. Well, not playoffs, the Super Bowl. And they deserved it. So,
So then they go to overtime. You know what I'm saying? And Mahomes throws a pick.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I'm like, damn, bro.
That seals the deal right there.
Sealed the deal, man.
That's a momentum changer. And that's a heartbreaker right there.
But this, I mean, listen, my hat's off to all the teams that made it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't be wanting to see the same teams, bro.
No, I don't.
And I don't know if that's maybe because Washington fucking stinks, and we ain't made shit in about fucking 20-something years. But I just like to see different teams every year.
No, I get it. These are 2 4th seed teams.
Yeah. So when fucking Green Bay went out and Tampa Bay went out, I'm like, yes. You know what I'm saying? We are guaranteed. We don't know what the fuck we're going to see in the Super Bowl at this point.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
It's anybody's game in the Super Bowl right now.
Absolutely. But shout out to them, man, and we will see what's happening in the Super Bowl. Now to the NFC game, Rams versus 49ers. Rams take it 20-17.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I know y'all 49ers fans, in the closet in the corner in the dark, curled up with the dirty sheet on, crying.
Dirty sheet.
It's okay though. Hey, listen, shout out to B Miles, shout out to Donnie Flem, shout out to Roger Vance, shout out to everybody who's a 49ers fan. But Jimmy G is not y'all man, bro. Jimmy G ain't it though.
Talk about it.
Hey, listen, I fucks with Debo, bro. I fuck with Debo. I like the way y'all using him, dog. Like Debo is definitely going to be the future of y'all team. But the ending, first of all, that was a super, super aggressive game. It was a lot of late hits. You know what I'm saying? Helmet to helmet. Rams had 2 of their players went out early.
But that's good football.
It is good
That's
football.
good football.
The game was exciting,
He's
bro.
sacrificing your body for the play. Fuck all that fucking.
I'm just saying,
shit.
I mean, late hit is a late hit. OBJ catching the ball midfield on the corner and he already down, you come crack him in his helmet. Like, come on, bro.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just talking about regular football.
But that goddamn Cooper Kupp, dog. Hey.
Best wide receiver of the year?
Best wide receiver of the year. Best beard worn by a Caucasian of the year. Bruh, that boy route running is elite.
Yeah, bro.
And them
Cooper
yards
Kupp
after the catch
demon.
are even better, bruh.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp is a demon.
Cooper Kupp was definitely a difference maker of that game, man. You know what I'm saying? Matt Stafford was taking a lot of hits, bruh, but they just were showing a lot of fucking like emotions, a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Donald going off on the sidelines, giving them this. Like, I think if I had to pick between both the games, the second game was definitely a lot more emotion.
Yeah, because I mean they had to. They're coming off of fucking Super Bowl blowout last season. So they're right there on the cusp, right? So they got the target, they're acquiring their sights, they put on the trigger, and they took the shot, target down. Like they had to get them the fuck up out of here quick because they got a lot to prove to show that they're not going to let the Tampa Bay last year's Super Bowl happen again. So they got to go there. And then, OBJ is starting a new life over there at the Rams. So
he doing all right, man. I think he might have found him a home. I'm curious to how they gonna get that money together for all them players, because I think he signed, I don't know how many years, or maybe it's a 1-year deal or something. So I'm curious to how they're gonna get that together. But that last couple of minutes, bro, like Jimmy, they call him Jimmy Gag. I could let him. They call me no fucking gay.
No,
he got to see me with the hands, bro.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not doing that.
Jimmy G. I just call him Jimmy G out of respect. Threw the pick. I'm like, bro,
those the game changers, man.
I mean, he was way out of the pocket though. Why he just throw it on the ground?
Forcing it, trying to make
it wasn't fourth down.
No, it wasn't, but he forced it, obviously.
Bro, you just
threw that. At that point, you thinking he threw it away. He threw the game away at that point.
Bruh, he threw the game away, dog. I just throw it on the ground, dog. I'd rather you just motherfucking just try it. Just fourth down. I'd rather you just went with a Hail Mary or something than you to just throw it to the other team. And they just took a fucking knee, bro. I definitely want to send a special shout out to OBJ, man. Went over to Deebo Samuels, man. Showed him some love. You know what I'm saying? When the nigga was really fucked up and was really down and out, really showing some emotion. Went over that joint and saluted him. You know what I'm saying? So definitely big shout out to him, man.
Most definitely.
But Jimmy G's gone. They not fucking with him. They gonna go with Trey Lance, bro.
Think so?
Bro, the only reason why Trey Lance ain't playing is because he fucking injured his thumb. That's the only reason. That nigga would have been playing.
He out of there, huh? We'll see.
Super Bowl predictions, though, man. Who you got, man? I mean, what you think? I need to know. I need to know who you got, and I need a score.
All right, so straight to the chase. Rams 29, Bengals 26. Straight like that.
So you talking a field goal to win the game?
Yep. That's based off how they've played all this season and how they play these last 2 games. They're going to give us they're probably going to give us one of the top Super Bowls. I'm calling it right now.
It's definitely going to be some touchdowns getting scored.
Yeah. I'm calling it right now.
Okay, so I'm rolling with the underdogs.
Okay.
Only because, you know what I'm saying, at this point, you know what I'm saying, the world wants, LA to win. Everything is LA this year. You know what I'm saying? The Rams,
I don't think so.
the fucking
I don't think
Lakers.
so.
Like everything is really based around California right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to other sports. How you doing, Miss DMV Hazel?
What's up, cuz?
So I'm going with Joe Bird, though.
Yeah, so this is my dilemma, right? I want the Bengals to win, though. I want them to win.
But you just think
statistically
it's not gonna happen.
I just think that they're gonna get outplayed just slightly by the Rams. That's it.
I think if they really lock Jamar Chase up, then they may be in trouble. Yeah. But they still got two other receivers, Jefferson and whoever number 85 is.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this is gonna be
also the Rams got injuries, bro. Their number one running back is out. They using Akers went out, so they running with Michelle.
That's why I said it's gonna be a close game, regardless either way. It could be 20, 29, 26 either way. Regardless of what it's going, it might not even be that many points. Somebody's gonna win by 3. Excuse me.
Stafford gonna go off though.
Listen,
as long as you got
if Coop,
as long as you got Coop, Stafford gonna
if
go
Coop
off.
Cup doing Coop Cup things,
look,
and OBJ
bro, all they gotta do is hike the ball, Coop motherfucking run 1 yard, turn, catch. That's 25 yards. Simple as that, bro. All right, so I'm gonna go. I had a score.
Yeah, what's your score?
I definitely think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I'm gonna go 27-24.
27-24.
I don't know.
27-24
Bengals.
So you pretty much got the Bengals by 3, and I got the Rams by 3. You want to place a bet?
I got a bottle on it.
Bottle. There you go.
Listen, I don't
bet locked in.
Listen, I'm not a gambling man, but I just laid it in. All right, so let's check the comments real quick. Comment says, before he was close to throwing several picks on the game. Jimmy G, that's from Lauren Hill. Then you got Deli says, now OBJ can get his shit, can get shit on.
get shit on.
Wally says more about Stafford and says Stafford has been a game-ending drive type of individual this whole career. That is the truth.
That is a good point.
He was trying to make shit happen for Detroit his whole fucking career. It just wasn't working.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on, man. Tom Brady allegedly retiring. What you think about that?
Bye. Fuck out of here. You didn't serve your purpose.
About time.
Thanks, Tom. It was good while it lasted. Fuck out of here. He's a good player. I just can't stand him. He's like the fucking Justin Bieber of
Jesus Christ.
Of the NFL. I can't. That is one individual.
This nigga chose violence.
But nah, I'm good. But no, he retired.
No, it ain't confirmed. It ain't confirmed yet.
Well, everything I've seen said that he did.
Well, I think that. So I was watching.
It was back and forth this morning, but this afternoon it was like confirmed. Like people paying him homage now.
They've been paying this nigga homage since fucking Friday.
Yeah, you true.
So I was watching Skip and Shannon this morning, and Uncle Shay Shay, shout out to Shay Sharp, bring me on the show. He said what he said. He said that he thinks that it is confirmed. He thinks that he is done, but he thinks that somebody keep close to him leaked that shit.
Of course.
So he was just like in that aspect,
he's damage control.
He's upset because it's like, damn, bro, like
he do it on his own terms.
Nigga played 20 plus years, and he could at least came out on his own and said, "Hey, I'm gone." But now,
anybody that would piss anybody off that you're not, you want to go out and do things on your own terms. So, like, if I want to go ahead and tell that, I'm having a baby and you fucking leaked, I'm gonna be mad as shit because that's not your place to tell somebody.
Exactly. Yeah. So I get it. I definitely felt them on that. I think it's coming. It's like, bro, like even if you stayed, Tampa Bay ain't it, bro. Like,
no, Tampa Bay
ain't not it, bro. You lost one of your receivers, wild ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now you got Gronk. Man, you just that team.
Gronk just need to stick to doing fucking.
He need to
USAA.
He need to stick to fucking dancing and then parties with no shirt on and shit.
Fucking USAA commercial.
You know what I'm saying? But
I seen the picture with Aaron Rodgers with a Tampa Bay uniform.
Man, he need to go ahead and hang it up.
He need to go ahead and hang it up. Big Ben hung it up.
He another nigga need to hang it up, man.
Just go ahead, Aaron. Just go ahead, hang it up, and just keep it moving.
Him and his fucking mullet. You can hang it up.
Hey.
But hey, whatever happens, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be on standby, man. So Tom, if you want to let me know, man, just DM me. Pause. Let's move on. So I thought this Spotify showdown, man. I thought this was great. I thought this was a good topic because it actually pertains to us as podcasters. So, who those who don't know, man, you got Joe Rogan and you got Neil Young. Who the fuck is Neil Young? Neil Young is this old white guy who was a Canadian American singer. He was the man in the 60s. He was vicious.
Yeah,
he was vicious on the guitar.
Neil Young is a certified GOAT.
He was vicious on the guitar back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Had the motherfucking the Prince shoulder blades and all that shit. And he went to Spotify because allegedly Joe Rogan Experience is allegedly or confirmed they putting out false information about COVID-19. So then all of a sudden he started pulling his music. He started pulling his shit off of Spotify, and other big name folks start pulling their shit off of Spotify. Joe Rogan is not going nowhere, bro. No, I'm just gonna put it this way. Joe Rogan is the hottest thing since podcast was created. He's one of the few people who go out here who literally don't have a niche, who don't have a category. He sits on there. He says whatever the fuck he wants. Yep. He has whoever he wants on there, and he's just like undefeated. I kind of look at him on the Mount Rushmore of fucking podcasters.
I agree with you.
And he does his thing. So the significant thing about this is like, so I'm in podcast groups on Facebook. That's how I keep my ear to the streets. And it was people in there like saying, "Hey, what do I go to if I want to remove my podcast from Spotify?" Listen, sit y'all stupid asses down. First and foremost, you're talking about somebody who gets, a couple of fucking 100,000 downloads per fucking episode, and he has like over 500 episodes.
Mind you, he just got $100 million deal with Spotify, so he's not going anywhere. Fucking Neil Young gave them an ultimatum. He said either me or Joe Rogan, and they picked Joe Rogan. Sorry, Neil Young, you got to go.
Yeah, and then like other people want to take it, but I'm like, bro, like, listen. There's only a handful of people out here that's podcasting that's really, really getting these numbers, that top 1%. You know what top 1% is? Top 1% is, that means that you're getting 1,000 downloads per episode.
That's top 1%?
That's considered top 1%. Now, just imagine you got that and you got 200 episodes. So you got 200 episodes, and out of those 200, the majority, let's just say 60-70% of those, you get 1,000 downloads per. Yeah. That's sort of point where that's when you actually making some little cheese out of this shit.
Yeah.
And fucking Lulok and Mook over here, who ain't been podcasting fucking 6 months, you want to take your shit off of a platform. Bruh, you need to put your shit as many places as you can put it if you want to be somebody.
But that comes down to people. To me, that whole situation, it comes down to you not minding your business. That don't get me wrong. Like I understand what Neil Young was trying to do. Like to provide more context, right? He had two individuals on there that are scientists that are renowned in this world. One of them is who the hell is it? You got Dr. Robert Malone. He's an infectious disease specialist. And then you have Dr. Peter McCullough, who's a cardiologist. And they are known to say some controversial shit when it comes to COVID-19. So he had them on their show and they spoke that piece. That doesn't necessarily mean that Joe Rogan agreed with them because he came out and said that he didn't. But it just goes to show you have to be, I'm not going to say you have to be selective, but you have to be able to deal with whatever comes back or blowback that you might get from whoever you may have on your show or what you might say. So they were putting out misinformation on COVID-19. It was earlier that month. It was like 200 scientists and healthcare professionals that signed an open letter saying how how Spotify has people that's putting out misinformation about COVID-19. They don't agree with it, so on and so forth. But the fix for that was damage control, right? Joe Rogan came out, did all his apologies. Oh, I was a big fan of Neil Young. I was a security guard at a Neil Young concert, but I left because they was fighting too much and I wasn't getting paid enough, but I did play a Neil Young song on the way home. That's damage control. It's public relations, right?
Yeah.
They just paid him $100,000, $100 million, and they're not paying Neil Young shit. Spotify really doesn't make that much money. A lot of people don't know because after they pay the record labels and the artists, they're pretty much breaking even. So that's why they expanded to the audiobooks, the podcasts, and so on and so forth. So they're going to go with their best option, who they got money interested in. And it's not just Joe Rogan. They got money into the Obamas and a whole bunch of other people that a lot of people don't understand. But somebody that you can't do to make something. I understand if you want to go for a cause, right? But you have to affect that cause. Somebody in a Facebook group that's been doing a podcast for 6 months is not going to affect the situation in fucking what you call it.
There's nobody knows who the fuck you are.
No, it's not.
I wanted
Neil Young was, because what happened was immediately after he did that, they came out with a whole like fucking COVID-19 hub on their website now. So it's there now. So
they made that adjustment.
So they made the adjustment quick. So whatever Neil Young was trying to do in these other people, it worked. So but everybody else, mind your fucking business. That don't pertain to you.
And that's what I wanted to say. I didn't want to get kicked out of the group. So I was like, God, it's so hard not to comment. But I wanted to be like, well, who the fuck are you to say I'm going to take my shit off? Who are you?
Did you look him up?
No, because it's a fucking nobody.
You should have looked him up. See him.
Nobody with a fucking long ass last name. I'm sorry. He's a fucking.
You should have looked him up because people don't know. Like people get their shit down, taking every fucking chance they get.
It was like
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan had like 40 episodes removed off a podcast.
Yeah,
I mean, removed off of Spotify, but none of them were related to COVID. So whatever.
Man, look, y'all be doing fucking anything out here when it comes to this COVID shit, bro. I get it, bro. Like, I mean, I be questioning that shit too. Like, nigga, you couldn't find the fucking COVID test nowhere. Now they sending free shit to your house. I mean, I get it, dog. I get it.
Hold on, time out. They sending free shit to your house. Did you get an email notification from the post office?
I don't know, nigga. I get a lot of emails.
I got an email. I'll tell you. So I don't know. I got a weird fucking post office notification saying something being sent to my house. I don't know if it's a COVID test or whatever, but once I get it, I'll come back and try and let y'all know what it is. But it is COVID related.
I think it's your COVID test because I did get something.
So I'll let you know. It may be an official document, but I already got documents. But whatever.
All right. So since we're talking about COVID, man, I definitely want to move on to some more serious matter, man. Which I think is definitely real, and maybe some of us who go to work every day don't realize it, but COVID cabin fever.
Cabin fever.
I only bring this up, man, because somebody that I've known for a good bit. I won't, give out any information. He's suffering from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know. I've been on here several times, and I've said, "Fuck, man, I'm tired of being in the house. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. My family, I love them, but they getting on my goddamn nerves." You know what I'm saying? Or I didn't went and sat out in the fucking cold, 20 degrees, just to smoke a cigar, just to feel like I was out. Do you think about them people like who don't have a social life?
Yeah,
like zero. Like you don't know no motherfucking body. All you know is the niggas you work with.
Yeah,
and they say, well, you're gonna be teleworking for the next 2 fucking years, bro. And that effect. So the person I know, man, was having real bad panic attacks, man. It was just like, he wake up in the morning, bro, and just lay there and like look at the fucking wall for hours, and they'd be like, "Oh, I guess it's time to go to work."
So I know people that has suffered from either depression or anxiety.
I think we all are, bro.
When honestly, it comes to COVID-19, it's a lifestyle change that a lot of people weren't ready for.
Fuck
right?
No, everybody.
And a lot of people
work home. We can be from home. Yeah,
it sounds good, right?
It sounds good
in the beginning, but like I always preach, there's always second and third order of effects to everything, right? So we were talking about this shit last week or 2 weeks ago. You're at home normally, right? Some shit happened at work. You can fucking take that ride home to like get that, release that shit, let that shit go, leave it at work. But now you're fucking turning from the fucking computer to the kitchen, and all that bullshit that happened at work is now transferred in the house. That is a big thing for me in my household. We do not bring work shit to the house because that fucks up the entire vibe for the house. And I refuse to do that. But that's just one of the examples that you have to deal with working on the telework environment. You got some people that go in once a week, twice a week, so they get out a little bit. But even still, you're going in there walking on eggshells because you got COVID cases every fucking couple weeks.
Yeah.
So it's a thing, man. So one thing that I stress for everybody, like I'm a big proprietor for seeking counseling and stuff like that. So if it's anybody that you need to talk to, who whether you call a fucking psychiatrist or you call a friend, just have some daily interaction with somebody, whether it's even the phone. We got all these smartphones, FaceTime. It's not what you want, but it's a little bit different than actually holding the phone to your ear or not seeing somebody's face or emotions and stuff like that. So just go ahead and make sure you reach out to your resources. Hey, fuck it. If you need somebody to talk to, just hit me. I don't care.
Absolutely. So my suggestions, you know what I'm saying, for this individual, I said, listen, man, at this point, bro, like you got to go out of your way to get out the house.
Yeah.
You know what I do? So when I work, I had a hard week last week, man. And I was like, you know what we need from Costco? You know what I'm saying? What we need. Or my son need a new bed. Let me go out here and see where I can find it. Bro, anything that's going to get me out of the house for at least an hour or two, I'm doing it. Yeah. Or like, do you have a local YMCA, you know what I'm saying, in your neighborhood? Or just a Boys and Girls Club or something. Like, bro, you have to like, I get it, bro. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I had the fucking worst schedule ever, dog. I've worked weekends as long as I've been working, from Jerry Subs and Pizza in Burtonsville to fucking United States Marine Corps. I fucking work weekends, dog.
Weekends. Hey, real quick, while we're discussing this topic, if y'all want to chime in about your COVID cabin fever experiences, please share in the comments and we'll talk about it.
Please.
Go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you.
No, you're good. But like, bro, you have to you gotta pick up a hobby, man. Listen, I know the easiest thing we can do is we can pick up that motherfucking food, we can pick up that liquor, we can pick up that weed or whatever other shit, or we can just pick up the remote. But you have to make a conscious effort, dog, to like stay mobile when you can. Like, if you got a home gym in your house, dust that shit off and get the fuck on there and do what you need to do. If you got a trail in your neighborhood, motherfucker, put your goddamn yellow reflective vest on and walk or run. Get you a fucking bike. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I play PlayStation every day. It's not the answer. It just gets me through the workday. But once I'm done, like, I need to make a move. It'd be fucking Wednesday. I'm like, well, who we ain't seen in a minute? We need to pull up on somebody. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if I'm going to another person's house. I ain't in my house. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely, man, y'all need to definitely make that conscious effort, because I know it's a lot of people out here fucking suffering in silence, dog. And I just want to let y'all know I've been there. I'm still there. I'm with y'all. We're in it together, bro. Like, if you need to chop it up, man, like hit me on the hip, man. Hit me on the DM. If you got my number, hit me on the phone, and we can come up with some shit together.
Yeah, please do. So nobody should suffer in silence, right? So at the end of the day, where I always say, like, when I'm cooking or when I'm teaching a gun class, I always tell people, once I deal with you once, or I've had one interaction with you once, we're family after that, right? So I hold that true to my heart, and it does take a village to do anything, whether that's raise a child, be successful, whatever. So please, by all means, if you have any issues or whatever, please make sure that you reach out to someone to talk about and just get that shit off your chest, get it off your shoulders, release that weight, take a day for yourself is, based on what your restrictions allow you to do with COVID and these states and stuff like that, because every state has different mandates. Like right now, in DC, you got to have your vaccination card to go anywhere in DC right now to do anything. So just make sure you got all your ducks in a row, man, and just take time for yourself and just focus.
If you teleworking too, man, look, listen, this is one thing I still haven't done. Don't be afraid to pack that motherfucking laptop, take that little trip, go to another state, go to a beach, and keep that motherfucking laptop on there. Had that mobile, had your phone as a mobile hotspot. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing, get off work, throw that shit in the bag, have your motherfucking cocktail, man, and be in some warm weather.
Yep.
Let's check the comments. Lauren Hill says, it was hard to be locked away in my room trying to teach kids that weren't interested or didn't care. Hey, that's real spit right there.
Shout out to all teachers.
Shout out to the teachers. Shout out to every teacher I know personally, and the ones I don't know. Shout out to y'all. Listen, I know we be getting on y'all ass a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I still have, y'all are definitely my fucking unsung heroes out here, bro.
Yeah. You know, I go through a fucking life.
Yeah, and they don't want to pay y'all no fucking bread. She also says, I would take multiple walks around the neighborhood a day. Yeah, man. Look, you put them
Good on
motherfuckers.
you. Good on you, Lauren Hill.
You put them fucking headphones on.
Great name, by the way.
You go up and you go up. That's my peoples right there. That's my folks. That's my
Can
folks.
she sing like Lauren Hill?
I don't know if she can sing, but I tell you what, she talks some basketball to you though.
Ooh,
and
really?
she got a little J too. But man, you fucked me up. What was I? You fucked me up.
She was talking about walking around the neighborhood.
Oh yeah. You put your headphones on. You go ahead and you look up. You know what I'm saying? CLP podcast, and you just listen to us, and we just bring you back. You know what I'm saying? But I know we was talking about food though, bro. So we were gonna transition the next time. We were talking about food.
So, all right. So is she? I hope she better be in here. Kim better be in here.
Uh-oh.
Wings or flats?
Drums or flats?
Drums or flats. I'm sorry. What did I say? Wings or flats? Yeah, drums or flats.
If I had to pick one.
If you had to pick one, wings or
I'm picking drums.
All right, thank you. Because I was about to I was probably about to knock your ass out.
It's for one reason. It's for one reason only. Because I'm fat and it's more meat. Pause.
Hey, so many people were literally arguing with me about flats are better.
Flats are juicier.
But no, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not.
They are. Hey, that little shoulder blade on the drum, that should be a little dry.
But the leg is dark meat.
The dark meat.
The wing, depending on the size of the wing, can get dry as fuck. Like, no,
listen. So, I got a question.
Drumettes. Thanks, Kim. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I got.
Thank you. You're on my team now.
I got a question for you. Fuck
all right. That.
So you got a whole wing.
Either way, chicken over chicken.
You got a whole wing section.
Right.
You pull that motherfucker apart.
What am I eating first?
What's the best part?
The fucking drum.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No,
what you gonna say? The wing tip?
When you got a wingette, when you got wingettes, I'm going for the drum first because I know that.
But if you got a whole wing, you got a carry out. You going for the wing tip,
bruh. The flat is juicier, bro.
No, that's because y'all be getting this fucked up ass chicken.
That flavor.
You had my chicken. You was fucking them drums up.
Both sides, nigga. I was fucking all the chicken up. Fuck you talking about, bruh.
That drums are better,
bro. That seasoning get up in them two little bones right up in there.
No,
get up in that
I had
section.
people trying to tell me, "Oh, it's easy. Just take your wing, peel the bone apart, and then you got two." No, I'm not doing all that. I got one bone. I got one chicken bone, a drum, and I'm eating 2 bites.
It's 2 bites. You it's 2 bites. Any more than 2, you just kind of cleaning up.
This motherfucker sticking their tongue in between the wing bone and shit, doing dumb shit, looking retarded. The fuck? Eat a goddamn drum.
Okay.
Fucking wingette shit. No, drum. But
so you
favorite
spots. Okay.
Favorite spots. So if I had to say a favorite spot for chicken wings, right? I'm gonna say Johnny in District Heights.
I mean,
with my mumbo sauce though.
So we talk carry out, or
we're just going all over the map. So right now we're just talking carry out right now.
If I'm going carry out, I'm going Eddie Leonard's Marlboro Pike. Mainly because I lived right there, but the wings was undefeated, and it was always drama in the waiting area.
Oh yeah, of course. Wifey would tell you to jump off at Benning Road, Good Hope Road.
I had to Benning Road.
They're pretty good, but I'm used to. I either do Johnny's, but my favorite right now, I have their number stored in my phone, is China Restaurant over in Landover.
Okay. All right, what's next?
So if you had to pick a favorite Mexican spot, where you going? In the area.
See, I'm not really on the Mexican shit like that. My wife is. We went to this.
All right, so Sardi's or Sylvester's?
I never had Sylvester's. I'm not even a pollo man like that, bro.
What? Peruvian shit? You crazy?
I'm not saying it's not good. I just don't be jumping for joy on that shit. Like,
kid, what you know about Lucky Star? Lucky Star is
Lucky Star do be busting.
And Lenny's do be busting.
The Star do be busting a little bit. So what about a steak and cheese though?
A steak and cheese?
Not the fucking carry out.
Not a carry out steak and cheese?
Damn, it really ain't nowhere else.
No, it's not. Because I always get my steak and cheeses from the carry out. Unless I'm in Philly. And I'm on South.
America's best.
Bullshit. Fuck dog.
I'm telling you, listen, I went in that joint double protein. The joint was seasoned
Kim,
up.
I forgot you.
The joint was seasoned up to perfection, dog. It was seasoned real good. Right there, all 450, dog. The joint was busting. And if I couldn't go anywhere else,
No,
I would go to Jersey Mike's.
I'm not Jersey Mike.
I said if I couldn't go anywhere else.
No,
Jersey Mike's gonna put a lot. It's gonna be a lot of motherfucking.
Kim,
mayonnaise,
you. How many times have you been to China restaurant by the old Circuit City? I'm gonna wait for that, but no, I'm going to the carry-out for steak and cheese, bro. I'm not going to know America's Best of no Jersey Mike's.
Listen, I'm gonna treat you. I'm gonna treat you one day.
No,
I'm gonna get you some gourmet.
You gonna give me some gourmet?
Fries seasoned up, half and half, 3 ice cubes.
3 ice cubes.
I'm gonna hook you up. I'm telling you, the joint was busting, bro.
You've never been to that.
So where would you go for a hoagie though? Where would you go for a hoagie? A cold cut.
A cold cut?
I got a joint for you.
Go ahead, you go. Because I don't really do.
I don't know if it's still open, but it's a joint on Rhode Island Avenue. And they did motherfucking sandwich like this big, bro. That motherfucking sandwich is a work of goddamn art. You understand me? And it's cheap. I forgot the fucking name. They only take cash. And they got the old school motherfucking corn chips in there.
So I got a place. It's called...
Oh, I'm going to Jersey Mike's.
It's called, for a good hoagie, it's called... Fuck. And I keep wanting to say... Pub and Pops. It's off of M Street next to the Camelot. It's a fucking deli shop. I worked there as an intern when I was in culinary school.
The white people?
Yes.
From a listen, look.
But it's a dude from Philly.
No.
It's a dude from hold on, let me
I just want to tell you real quick. When it comes to them motherfucking hoagies, listen, y'all hear me right now? When it comes to them cold cuts, them motherfucking white people undefeated, bro.
So
undefeated.
Bub and Pops they made everything from scratch. So I worked there as an intern while I was in culinary school. The first thing that I did was made 50 pounds of fresh potato chips every day. And that's straight from the potato into the fryer into a bag.
It's like them hers, Joe. Them salty as fuck.
Nah, but he had equal salt, equal pepper. He showed me how to do everything. It was good. That dude taught me a lot of things. Mr. Top, Chef Top.
You gonna make some chips?
I can make some chips.
You can make some chips. Nigga, they got fucking rap snacks out here. Why not? Nigga, shoot your shot. Shit.
The rap snacks. I make some Lovey's mumbo sauce chips.
Bullshit.
But
they got rib chips, nigga. Shit. Why not?
He had the best sandwich I ever had. It was a brisket sub sandwich with a horseradish apple mayonnaise. That shit was the best thing ever. That shit was good. Yeah, I found my name because I don't do horseradish like that, but horseradish is a lot of food.
Horseradish go off. That shit just burn my fucking nose.
But that brisket sandwich with that horseradish mayo.
Okay. So barbecue. Where you like your barbecue from?
There's no real good. So if
fuck with the barbecue, bro.
So if I'm getting barbecue, is it just ribs or just barbecue? Period. If it's just ribs, I'm sorry. I'm going to fucking what's the joke down the street? The
Texas?
The strip club.
It's a strip club.
It's a strip club down the fucking street. What's the name of the fucking strip club? I can't remember.
Yeah, ribs or the strip
It's
club?
off of Sheriff Road. Yes, I'm telling you. Hold on. I'm sorry. I got to interrupt.
What the fuck you talking about?
Hold on.
So my thing is this, because I know a lot of people be torn on between seafood and barbecue. Which one would you pick? Would you pick seafood or barbecue?
Barbecue.
I would pick barbecue any day of the fuck. I don't know, because maybe I'm just on that motherfucking pause. But just a good fucking rib.
Ebony Inn off Sheriff Road has better ribs than fucking Mission Barbecue.
Mission Barbecue don't want hitting like that.
Who else? What else? A barbecue chain?
Don't say fucking Famous Dave. That shit was trash. Honestly, bro.
You know who had a better barbecue chain?
Don't say Fridays.
Nope. Red Hot and Blue.
What the fuck is that?
So Red Hot Blue. So Red Hot Blue was a barbecue restaurant. The only one that I knew of was in Waldorf, but they're everywhere. But the one that I went to was in Waldorf. And it's one in Virginia by Fort Belvoir. Fork tender ribs, good barbecue sauce. I got the same shit every time. I got a full rack, a Caesar salad, and baked beans. Best barbecue ever. But when it comes to barbecue, I prefer to make my own. So but if I had to go to a spot, I'm going to Ebony Inn and go get ribs.
Kimberly Harris says she chooses seafood.
seafood
in
over.
in Laurel. What the fuck seafood they got? Unless you're going to Mid-Atlantic.
No, you gotta go to Shoreline to get fucking best.
Bruh, like
best seafood in this area. You either going to Shoreline or you going to the Wharf. Other than that, you're not getting good seafood.
Wharf ain't even. I don't know, bro. Maybe because I'm just not like I've never been that crab nigga. Like,
not necessarily.
I need a bushel mail, 37 pounds. Like, I don't know that, bro.
But it's not. But the thing about it is, it's like me. I go to the Wharf not for crabs though. I would go for the Wharf for fish, and shrimp, and seafood. Other than crabs, niggas go to the Wharf for crabs. Sorry. Niggas go to the Wharf for crabs.
Nigga, I will go to fucking Giant.
I'm getting some fucking sea bass. I'm getting red snapper. I'm getting that shit from the fucking Wharf.
Well, let me know
when it comes to
some cheese.
Shoreline got some of the best catfish fucking
Where's
fillets.
the Shoreline that you
It's in Crofton off of Route 3.
Oh,
the joint in the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Hey, honestly, bro, for what I've had, so I will say this.
And they cream of crab soup bomb and shit.
Crofton, y'all like undefeated on the seafood, bro. Crofton hitting.
Yeah,
I did go to this little seafood spot out in Annapolis, but that shit was overrated though. I'm not choosing. Listen, I mean, if you're talking on the health tip, it don't matter. I'm still choosing barbecue, bro. Like you have. I think you have just.
There's nothing better than some smoked wings, a brisket.
I just feel like you have so many options, bro.
It's a lot of love, blood, sweat, and
that
tears.
Shit take longer.
That goes into
you throw them motherfucking
barbecue.
shrimp in the pot, flip them bitches over twice, they done, or they overcooked.
I've done a brisket that took me fucking 18 hours.
And that shit was.
And I'm slinging wood.
That shit probably motherfucking.
And that shit was the best thing fucking ever. In there. Don't worry. Soon as this fucking cold go away, I'm firing the grill back up every week.
Send me the cash out.
Gotcha.
You got any other favorites you want to throw in?
So if you had to pick a wine and dine spot for you and the wife to go to, where you go?
I hate you even asking me this, bro.
Why?
There's so many fucking places to go, bro.
All right, give me 3.
Let me tell you
give
something.
me 3.
I don't have 3, bro. I get
how many do you have?
I get 32 TikToks a day on restaurants because.
But I'm talking about a place that you've been to though, that you've actually enjoyed, and you've been there more than once.
So if I have to go to a place that's more so tailored to the wife, but I'm gonna get me a decent drink, we used to go to Alero or L'Oreal Plaza.
Okay.
Or they got this little spot called Nada in Bethesda, some all right tacos, little small plate joint. I'm simple, dog. They can take me to Outback, give me the ribs. I feel like Outback's ribs are consistent. They're not the best, but them shits be seasoned up real good.
So why the dine spot? You go to Outback. That's what you pick.
If we on a budget, if
you're not on the budget,
if we on the off week, we going to Outback. If we on the on week, we're gonna pick somewhere and try. We're just gonna pick somewhere.
Just pick somewhere and try.
We're gonna pick. I mean, but let me tell you, my wife would love it if I just said, "Boo, go ahead and get tight real quick. We're just gonna go somewhere. We're gonna drive a fucking hour to some restaurant we ain't been to." And
me and wifey did that for. We had our own version of diner drive-ins and dives for a very long
hopefully
time.
It's good as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Then we have a couple
memories
little,
that way.
We have a couple little sippy cups, take some pictures, come back home and and get some sheet action. You know what I mean? She gonna fuck me up.
She gonna fuck you up for that one. I'm just gonna stand by.
All right, man. So let's move on, man. Go ahead.
All right. So my question for you: do you think, and for all the barbers that are out there, hopefully that you're watching this.
Shout out to Groom Theory.
Has the barbershop culture changed due to COVID?
What do you consider? What's considered the culture?
The culture. Niggas going in that joint, sitting in there for hours, sitting there talking bullshit like a standard barbershop. You go in that joint, you got your laughs, you got your drunk, you got your winos, you got your crackheads, you got a nigga that's selling socks, you get anything out of there, the best movie DVDs, or you just go in there just to have a conversation, even though you're not even getting your hair cut.
Well, so all right, so I'm just gonna speak on my barber situation now. I'm gonna just give you a little history. So back when I was just going to a traditional barbershop, it was all of that shit in there. It was niggas selling shit. and all that other, selling this, selling that. You know what I mean? Shit was packed. Niggas was in there, wasn't getting haircuts, bullshitting.
Yep.
The one nigga wasn't cutting nobody hair, but he just worked in there. Somehow he still had a fucking job. Yeah, all of that. But then when I went to my man, shout out to John and shout out to Darren, you know what I'm saying? They was cutting up the street for $50. And it was a traditional barbershop, but them niggas always had to dress up. I'm like, why the fuck y'all niggas always in here with motherfucking collar shirts and diesels on? You know what I'm saying?
They was dressed up like that?
That was like the owners.
Like
type.
the uniform
That was like,
type shit?
I mean, they wanted them niggas looking classy, but I'm like, still, it's a barbershop. Like, we come in here to, this is.
I mean, but the old school barbershop dress like that, though.
Old school barbers, niggas wear whatever the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? But before that, nigga, I used to go to this wild ass barbershop. I used to go to this barbershop off motherfucking Branch Ave, right there where when you cross motherfucking Iverson Mall on the left, the motherfucking 7-Eleven on the right, and the Wendy's. It was behind the Wendy's.
Oh,
bro, let me tell you something. The nigga used to cut my hair. Old head nigga, man. That nigga, man, that nigga was cutting hair. He had the motherfucking white work, giving the cheeks up in the back. He's like, man, you good? I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. I just want to get cut, get the fuck up out of here for this bitch get raided. So I stopped going to him because I don't know if he was on something or something, bro, but like the nigga, every time I came, he was like, you sure you don't owe me from the last cut? And I just look at the nigga like, bro, I ain't never got no free cut. Like, why the fuck would I schedule an appointment to come in and ask you for cash you do something for free? So it got to the point where he kept mixing me up with somebody else, so I stopped fucking with him. So then I went back to my current barber now, and at this point, they was in a suite. And this is when the salon plazas and shit that whole move took over. Started to be a thing. So now they just in a suite, and it's just them two. Right. And before COVID, they would have every seat, 3-4 seats.
I feel like people got more freedom now with the little suite job.
But I think really at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You still getting hit on the booth rent.
Yeah, the booth rent more expensive because it's you and one other.
But it's your shit though.
Yeah, it's your shit.
But the difference I would say from COVID is now, of course, you gotta have your mask on. But now it's like because the booths are so small, like if you come in or when it's time, you pretty much wait in your car until it's time to come in. It's not like
you sitting there chill and hang out.
It's not, it's not like me and my son getting the cut, but I got my daughter with me and my wife, so they coming in together. Like, no, they're gonna sit in the car. Yeah. We gonna come in, and I'm gonna take my mask off just to get my haircut as soon as I'm done. It's coming up. You know what I'm saying? And then I try not to even do no heavy breathing. If he's shaping me up, I try to hold my breath. If he shaping my mustache up or something, you know what I mean? But I definitely think they taking a hit though.
Yeah. I think they are too. Well, me, I can't speak from experience, but I haven't been to the barbershop in a long time. But when I was going prior to COVID, like it was probably like one of what I look forward to every fucking week was going into the barbershop. But I'm
getting a haircut every week.
Yeah, bro. I was either getting a haircut or a shape up. I alternated.
Bro, I think that's the worst thing you can do, bro. Like I know, like I had a barber who was honest with me. Now I know as a nigga who really needs some money, they're like, yeah, coming every week, bro. Yeah. Do. But you're actually making that shit worse, though, because you don't give your shit a chance to. Yeah, you may look like my haircut is maybe fucking 3 or 4 days old. Shit looking John Christopher, I know. You know what I'm saying? High and tight. But after a week, the shit may not be looking that good. And after 2 weeks, I'm looking crazy. You have to let it get to looking crazy for you to get it back. Because if you just keep going in between where your shit don't even really need to be cut, you know what I'm saying? You're just pushing it back. And next thing you know, you're getting a fucking baldy.
But the thing about it is, I didn't get shape-ups every time I went, though.
What's the point of going?
Because my hair grew fast. So my shape-up was still last because I got a straight razor. So it would still last for a week. So I get a haircut in between. So I'll get a shape-up 1 week, and then the next week I'll just get a cut, no shape-up. And then I get a shape-up next. So that's how I alternated. So I wouldn't push my shit back. But genetics forced me to have this fucking bald head. So
I'm on the way. My shit looking jazz.
Yeah,
my shit. I remember my shit used to be real. I used to have that motherfucking Paul George, boy. Now I'm looking like goddamn
with it. Don't worry, I'll welcome you with open arms. Don't worry.
It's coming. I said I was getting the baldy before I turned fucking 40, but that just means my fucking beard will be down to my fucking navel.
Yep, it's okay. Still have a bald head.
But man, best of luck to these barbers out here. I know they definitely suffering, man. You know, with shit going crazy, like motherfuckers is like with shit. You know, they putting all the shit on Amazon. You can learn how to cut your own fucking hair.
Yeah.
I won't even lie to you, bro. Once I go the route to get the fucking baldy, like I don't really know what my fate holds.
You're never going to the barbershop. If you do go to the barbershop, you're going for once a month, but you're going for some exquisite shit. I go to the barbershop for some exquisite shit.
Honestly,
like I'm getting my head shaved. Yeah. I'm getting like this hydrotherapy shit done. I'm getting black hairs removed. I'm getting a face mask on. Like I'm doing the whole shit once a month.
Honestly, bro, I'm just waiting until my son is old enough to go by himself and then go his own way. Because, you know, I told him when he gets started, I say, you can get your hair cut any way you want, as long as it's not looking crazy, you keep it done. But he tried to grow it out before he wasn't taking care of it. They cut it. Shit was patchy. I was like, cut it off. But I know this.
What about having a barber come to the house?
Huh?
What about a barber come to the house?
My barber was coming to the house. You know what I'm saying? Even though he wasn't charging me more, I was still compensating him because he was going all over the place. This is when COVID really first started and the shop was closed. And I said, look, bro, I know you need some bread cuts. I was like, look, I'm gonna set the shit up in the garage. We, keep the door open. It was summertime. I said it might be hot, but you come at night. He did that shit on the fucking deck. He did it in the garage. He did it in the deck. And I said, bro, you my man. My barber been cutting my hair since shit 1 or 2 years before I got. He been cutting my hair since motherfucker 2014, bro.
Yeah, and, I had a barber like that.
Like you definitely, man. A barber is like that nigga family. You know what I'm saying? He or she. They family. They know you. They know when your shit fucking up. Yep. They gonna if they your folks, they'll keep it 100 with you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of waiting for my barber to say, bro, just get the baldy. But his shit look like mine though, so he's still trying to hold on too. So he's like, shit. He's like, bro,
just don't ever come in this motherfucker with a
beige. I just don't shit, nigga. You see my fucking beard, nigga? I would never do that shit, bro. Never.
You know, niggas getting lace fronts now.
Nigga, I ain't lacing shit.
All right,
you talking about? I don't even want
to
lace.
Just making sure.
I don't even want to lace my goddamn shoes.
Crocs. Next slide.
All right, man. So we're gonna close out, man. But I know you gotta do your fucking thing.
All right, so I got inspirational quote, and then I have my dad jokes. So, inspirational quote is accept no one's definition of your life. Define it yourself. I think that was a good one. Now, what you all been waiting for, look, he laughing already. What you all been waiting for is my epic dad jokes. I got 2 for you. Look, he can't even look at me. All right, first one. What kind of hair do they sell at IHOP? Kind of hair they sell at IHOP?
I don't know, though.
Extensions. Told you I was gonna get his ass. I told you I was gonna get his ass. Hey, that shit was funny. I got one more.
Come on, but you only gonna get me on one.
I got one more. Oh, God. What was the sound made? What was the sound that Erykah Badu made when she fell down the stairs? Erykah Badu.
Fucking idiot.
Erykah Badu.
You must be Googling this shit, man. All right, y'all, man. Woo! Good Google.
That was funny.
Got me fucking sweating. All right, man. As always, man, I'm gonna say it again. Share, subscribe, like, comment, tell everybody, man. We fucking with y'all, man. The comments was popping tonight, man. The lives was popping. We're gonna keep doing it.
Yes, Lord.
We got a special guest coming next week, so we will not be live. Stand by for the standby. Captain out.